Greetings. My name is Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. Welcome to Thief Gold, otherwise known as Thief the Dark Project. To this day, people argue as to whether this or Thief 2, The Metal Age, is the finest stealth game ever made. And I couldn't tell you the answer myself. What? Why are they so fantastic? Well, why don't we find out? Well, why don't you find out, I suppose? I've already played this, but I haven't in quite a while. So naturally I'm going to start on expert difficulty. I'm going to do this. This first video will just be going through the training. This is mostly just because of the cutscenes, which are important for the story. You can skip the rest of this video if you've already played the game or don't care about the tutorial, or maybe you shouldn't, because there's a secret in this training that I'm sure a decent number of you know about, but some of you might not. Regardless, we're gonna be speedrunning this shit. The essence of balance is detachment. To embrace a cause, to grow fond or spiteful, is to lose one's balance. After which, no action can be trusted. Our burden is not for the dependent of spirit. Maiar, third keeper.
I was a kid. No parents, no home. Running messages and picking pockets to keep my ribs from meeting my spine.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
One night I saw a man. Folks just passed him by like he wasn't there. I thought he must have something valuable, so I snuck up on him and made a grab.
That's not for you.
Please, sir, I'm hungry. Don't tell the Hammers, I promise.
What is your name, boy?
Garrett.
You have talent, lad.
Let go of me, old man.
To see a keeper is not an easy thing, especially one who does not wish to be seen. We have a need for those as gifted as yourself. If you've grown tired of how you live, then follow me, and we will show you a different way.
Leave me alone.
As you wish.
I caught up with him just before he vanished into the crowd. It was the beginning of a very long education.
But it's definitely not a cult. I swear.
Welcome, young Garrett. In the nearby rooms, I will instruct you in the various skills you will need to survive. Please stay in the entrance area to each room while I explain the room's purpose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
To begin your lessons, proceed down this hallway to the first room. You must learn how to move unseen. Stay in the shadows. Avoid the light. The indicator on your screen will tell you how visible you are.
That's the light
Try
jam.
to reach the top of the platform
Well
without
done.
being seen.
Honestly, it's one of the best features in this game that is just, like,
When the door is near the center
very
of your screen,
rarely
it will
been
light up,
copied.
indicating that it
Being
is
able to tell
selected.
exactly
To
how
manipulate selected doors and other
illuminated
objects.
you are.
Use them. Now you must learn to move quietly. Some
Very
surfaces
good.
are louder than others
did
when
not
walked
hear you
upon,
traverse
and
them.
I
moving
didn't even
quickly
realize
makes
you could
more
do
noise
that.
than moving
That's kinda
slowly.
neat.
Listen to your own footsteps to hear how much noise you are making. The
Speedrun!
instructor will have his back turned. You must get to the top of the platform without being heard.
If I really wanted to speedrun, I'd be doing
Beyond this door
more
is a hallway that will lead you to your next task. Now get your
speed
weapons.
hopping.
To pick up
There's
objects, select them by centering them on screen until they light up.
I am
Then use them. Choose your weapon now.
Boom.
Try readying your sword and then your bow. You can
finest
always
of
put them away again
marksmen.
if you need your hands free.
Bullseye,
Now
first
let's go out to the
try.
courtyard for some
There are
fun
none
practice.
superior.
Knock an arrow and draw back the string by holding down the attack button. Make sure you draw all the way back.
This is something I'm certainly never gonna do again.
Take aim, and when you are ready to
Because
shoot,
it's expert mode. You
release
can't
your
kill
attack.
people.
See if you can hit one of these targets. Good shot. Keep practicing if you wish. When you are ready to proceed, approach the training dummy and ready your sword. Swing at the target with the attack button. A quick tap will give you a slash. Move the tip of your sword to the left of the target for a left slash, and to the right of the target for a right slash.
Now
Hold the
then.
attack button down, then release for an overhead swing. Try both slashes and the overhead swing on the practice dummy. Good job. You're ready for a live
This
opponent.
is what I meant.
To practice against your partner, enter the cobbled sparring area. Well done.
Boom.
Keep sparring. if
Care
you
for a
wish. When you're
game?
done, leave
Meet
the sparring
dear
area.
viewer?
That's enough sparring for today. Please
I've
walk over
never
to the
actually
table.
managed
Would you
to
care
sing
for
to
some
Hoop.
refreshment before we move on,
Because-
young Garrett? Please pick up all
So
of the
damn
items on
hard
this
because you
table.
only
Cycle
brought
through
straight
your inventory
forward.
to see the objects you have in your
Well,
pockets. Once an
I
object is
suppose there's
displayed,
that.
you may use it. Have something to eat.
But I
if you
don't think
wish.
that counts.
Then you may proceed. The next test is waiting on the other side of the metal door.
Wait a minute. Oh, he's shut up. Yes! Boom! Just had to bounce it off the ceiling. Now then, but that's not the main attraction in this secret area. This bedroll is. For some reason, they put the quotes in a bedroll. Quotes from the duck team. But everyone loves out of context quotes. I don't feel like a nut. Earlier, I had no choice. I should do work. Someone bring me my computer. You know, you're lucky I'm not wearing a G-string. Yeah, well, it's better to suck half as much than never to have sucked at all. Words to live by. Just think, around November 5th, it will be tragically funny and suicidally grim no matter what. Whatever that means. I want to take damage, and possibly even shout when I take damage. That can be arranged. Mac, you are one queer-ass freak. You know, part of me wishes that's the first time someone's told me that this week. Why don't we all just Xerox our asses and ship that? It greatly affects one's workflow when one dies. I haven't noticed that. Where does the player arm come from? Well, there's a mommy player arm and a daddy player arm, and they both love each other very much. And the daddy player arm has a seed. Ah, my personal favorite. It may be that he finds the sound of the arrow entering his body slightly suspicious. I don't know what that means. Dorian, you're my fruit of the day. You have 5 of him? We want the endgame to be the climax of the mission. And you can't sustain a climax for 45 minutes. At least I can't. Ah, yes. A quote that I'm sure pretty much anyone who has ever worked on a programming endeavor can relate to. It may be stupid, but it's well-oiled stupidity. I had 4 of these, points to big cup, full of coffee today, and actually saw and spoke to God. And he likes how the project's going. My arm won't come off. It all came down to sheep. As it always does. It's an unnatural thing to get back up from the dead anyway. Dorian is literal about everything. No, I'm not. Everything is too strong a word to use. Nobody uses the word ruly. I know, I'm just feeling gruntled. Next thing you know, you'll be plussed. I'm very wary of the dangers of stacking objects myself. Oh, and I know it. Lost a lot of good men that way. In my level, I've been using a bush and a rolling pin as a lockpick. The quote list sure isn't gonna help me convince my mom that I'm not gay. Alright, that's enough of that. Time to actually continue the game. Hey, at least I won't have
The
it
door
as
is
many
locked,
overlapping
but the key from the table will open it.
dialogue.
Head down this hallway to get to your next test.
Say,
Now you will learn new movement skills. First, climb the rope by jumping onto it. Move while looking up or down to climb up or down the rope. Turn to change
Climbing
your
and
face.
jumping.
If you jump
Truly
again,
revolutionary
Now
movement.
climb the rope to get to the top of the platform.
I didn't
well
think this
done.
through.
Run and jump across the gap to the other side of the stream.
That hurt less than I
Good
expected.
jump.
The
This
keepers were
obstacle
training
is
me to
easy
be
to
one of
climb
them,
if you know how.
but I
First,
found
move close
other
to the wall.
uses for those skills.
Next, jump to grab the edge of the wall.
Oh god,
and
am I
pull
gonna have to
yourself
wait
up.
till
Good
the
job. I am
all the
most pleased
dialogue
with your
goes through to... Oh, no, I'm not, apparently. That's convenient. I thought I was gonna have to pull out the classic MST3K clip of the guy shouting, and... Hang on, it definitely took me longer than that to finish the level. What? Alright. That's it for part 0. Tune in next time for part 1 where I actually play the game. Until then, I have been Joe Bob, and I'm very peeved. So long, suckers.